northern border, federal authorities are investigating the murder of a Border Patrol agent in northern Vermont on Monday afternoon. And as reporter Kent Erdahl explains, we're also learning more about that agent who grew up right here in Minnesota.
Rena, 44-year-old David Chris Mayland spent his career serving our country in the Air Force and the Border Patrol. And before that, he spent his childhood in Minnesota, growing up in Blue Earth, graduating from Fairmont High School. Today, one of his cousins, who's also a Republican state legislator, paid tribute to him on the floor of the Minnesota House.
I would just like to take a minute to tell you about a national tragedy that affects my family personally.
Representative Krista Knudsen asked for a moment of silence in honor of her cousin, U.S. Border Patrol agent David Chris Mayland, who, according to the FBI, was shot and killed during a traffic stop on Interstate 91 in northern Vermont on Monday afternoon.
Chris is the first Border Patrol agent to be murdered in over a decade.
According to the FBI, during the traffic stop, there was an exchange of gunfire. Mayland was struck and killed, and so was a German national in the country on what the FBI called a current visa. Another suspect was injured, taken into custody, and is being treated at a local hospital.
I want to extend my heartfelt condolences to Agent Mayland's family, friends, and colleagues.
Vermont's governor and legislature also remembering Mayland, who spent 9 years in the Air Force before joining the federal government and working both the southern and northern borders as an agent and canine handler.
Chris was a man of service. He was a U.S. Air Force veteran who worked security at the Pentagon during the 9/11 terrorist attacks. Throughout his career, he was offered many opportunities for promotion, which he turned down because he wanted to be more focused on making a difference in the field and seeing the impact that he had each and every day. He died in the line of duty, serving to protect our country. We will cherish his memories and mourn his sacrifice. Until we meet again, Godspeed, you good and faithful servant.
And tragically, Agent Mayland's family say that shortly before his death, he shared that he was also planning to propose to his longtime partner. Rena.
Incredibly sad. All right. Thank you, Kent.